is Mark Franklin. I'm over at Streaming Media West, and I'm at the Telestream booth. And Shane is going to tell us a little bit about what they've got going on at their booth and any announcements that they have for the show.
Excellent. Howdy, Shane Scrimager here with Telestream. Today we're featuring our Wirecast Gear and Wirecast. Our Wirecast Gear is a turnkey streaming solution with warranty and support running Wirecast 15. What are we kind of promoting is 4K workflows, but everything flexible hybrid environments. So we have a lot of moving pieces going on with cameras or existing workflows. So what we're trying to do is offer a turnkey solution to either utilize the hybrid of workflows, USB cams, SDI, HDMI, NDI, whatever you're bringing to the table, we can bring into Wirecast, easily compose those shots, and give it that broadcast quality out to whatever, social networks, embedded to a personal site. We have our own CDN now called Sherpa, so wherever you're looking to deliver now, we can handle that.
Now, does this have a built-in switcher, or would you need an additional switcher?
Perfect. So actually, using Wirecast to compose your shots is the same platform that you'll be using to switch your shots. So everything's within Wirecast. It's how you assign your sources or choose your cameras or audio, as well as compose your shots. It's not just streaming anymore. We can, of course, stream any RTMP or SRT, as well as up to 33 of our preset destinations. We can record to disk, record program to disk. We can ISO record individual sources in Wirecast. We can also virtual camera out, which means create a virtual camera for any webinar platform, or all of those at once.
So once you have everything ISO, then you can just take those files, and if you want to edit it later, just pop it into like Premiere Pro or Final Cut or Avid, anything else you want to edit.
And speaking of Premieres, you can run that on the Gear unit as well. It's a Windows 10 enterprise computer.
Okay.
So once you load on your own software or your own webinars, essentially this is your full production studio.
You can switch, it can stream, it can record, and all under one roof.
All under one roof, and those hybrid of connections as well, USB, HDMI, SDI, NDI, IP, cell phone.
Now, is there a limit to how many inputs you can have?
That would be based on the system you're running it on. It is a cross-platform. You can run it on Mac and Windows. Our Gear 620 4K can handle, we've had 6 4K inputs in it. It would be a matter of what's coming in, like in how many, and then at what resolution. So if you were 1080p, easily 8.
How many physical inputs does it have?
On each of our units, if we go to the 600 series, there's 4 4K HDMI or 4 4K SDI, but there's also a 5th 1080p SDI, or in a an individual SDI out as well. But that would be your physically connected. If you were to run an NDI network with its own switcher, like the Netgear M2450, I think holds up to 8. So you could have 8 NDI cameras, or you could have a mix of SDI and NDI. It doesn't have to be one simple workflow.
Okay, so it gives you lots of flexibility.
Benefits are the customers that I've seen moving to NDI is because it's one cord,
right?
That it's video and audio, but it's also pushing back control and power. So it's really kind of, I'd say, cleaning up all the cable mess.
Okay, what about PTZ cameras? Does it also control PTZ?
Yeah, so actually there's a built-in controller here. Where are we? And it's not just pan, tilt, zoom. With the built-in PTZ controller, you're in control of course, pan, tilt, zoom, focus, exposure, white balance, but most importantly, presets. So with one camera, you could have that preset to a short and long and just toggle presets, or a pan and toggle presets. So you're not having to do those camera movements every time. You could just be logging in limitless presets, as many as you can remember.
Wow, very interesting. And will it work with any PTZ camera, or does it have to be a specific brand?
If you're running the PTZ camera over NDI, any PTZ camera, if it's over IP, it has to be TCP or UDP, but we'll also have those APIs as well. And we have a list of kind of camera manufacturers that we play well with.
Very interesting piece of hardware, software solution. And for more, telestream.com.
Having a great show. Thank you.
Thanks.